Good day and welcome to your number one agri-learning channel, No Farmer, No Nation. This is a program where we discuss the critical issues affecting agriculture in Nigeria and beyond. Today we focus on a topic that affects every single one of us, and that is the unstable weather patterns and the need for effective irrigation practices in farming, especially in Nigeria. As you know, no crop can thrive without water, and with rainfall becoming increasingly unpredictable, Nigerian farmers face a very difficult task. Over the past few years, erratic rainfall has caused significant crop losses, leaving farmers disheartened and very disappointed. Most farmers typically plant, resistant crops like cassava between February and March every year, but in recent years, harsh weather conditions have rendered even these hardy crops vulnerable. What some farmers do is that just before the onset of rainfall or after the first rainfall, they plant their cassava, and usually because the rain will fall steadily over time, it will survive. But in the past few years now, they have been experiencing huge crop failure because the weather pattern or the rainfall has not been stable. So farmers planted early last year, as they always do, but after a few weeks, the rain stopped completely. Almost half of their crops didn't survive. They had to replant, and even then, the losses were huge. Farmers who planted later, hoping, for better conditions, they face similar issue. And why is that so? I think last year and a year before the last, what happened was that when the rainfall started, it continued for just a while, and then it stopped, and then it started again, and then it stopped. So people who planted early, they suffered loss, and people who planted at the normal time also faced a similar fate. So the erratic rainfall patterns have made traditional farming methods, unreliable, causing crop failures and a significant drop in food production. So why is this so? Weather change is significant, and that's what we call climatic conditions. Rising global temperatures disrupt traditional weather patterns, leading to irregular rainfall. This unpredictability directly impacts farming as crops rely on consistent water supply. So what is the way forward? The key is irrigation. Irrigation is the way forward. Farmers need to move away from relying solely on rainfall. By investing in simple irrigation systems, we can ensure crops get the water they need, regardless of the weather, whether there's rainfall or not. When you have irrigation systems on your farm, you can water your farm whenever it is required. So irrigation is very important. So now the next question is, how affordable is this irrigation system? Irrigation practices can be expensive and almost unaffordable for an average farmer. But some farmers have already embraced irrigation practices with the help of local cooperatives and NGOs. They have installed affordable irrigation systems, transforming their yields and improving their livelihoods. So I want to advise you, if you are a farmer listening to me, within your locality, you can form a cluster of farmers who are like-minded, and be able to raise funds in order to put this irrigation system in place on your farm. So the challenges facing agriculture in Nigeria are immense, but they are not unsurmountable. By adopting modern practices like irrigation and addressing the impacts of climate change, we can secure the future of farming in our nation. So, if you're a farmer and you have listened to what we have discussed today, you realize that in order to avoid another crop failure, please think about this irrigation. I'm glad that you're out there and that you have joined us today. Please join us again another time on this channel. God bless you. Thank you.